Hi, I'm Cindy. Welcome back. I'm going to continue my thought around pain and this time talk about movement. A lot of times I have clients that come in with various ailments. Sometimes those ailments are arthritic in nature, and they've been diagnosed with arthritis or osteoarthritis, and they come in with a lot of aches and pains around the joint area itself. And usually when we get that kind of pain, that discomfort, we generally don't feel like doing anything because it hurts often to actually move that joint around. But unless we're, we've got a situation where we've got, in case of the knee, where we've got bone on bone, where movement can be a very painful thing, where there's bone actually hitting each other and causing a lot of pain. Usually in a case of something like a shoulder, even an ankle itself, or even a hip, it may just be a case of what the Western medical doctors call osteoarthritis, so arthritis around that joint area. And movement is usually the best thing to actually help reduce the pain. So movement and strengthening the muscles around that joint will help to reduce the amount of pain that you will feel within those joint areas. And I have seen this firsthand. Be of huge value when a client comes in with osteoarthritis in the hips or in the hands or the knees or the shoulders, that a little bit of movement, a little bit of exercise can greatly change the amount of pain they actually feel in that joint. And sometimes what happens is they'll start off an exercise and they'll start moving, say like doing shoulder circles, and they'll start the shoulder circles and they may feel discomfort right away. But if they keep the shoulder circles small and if they keep their breathing nice and even and try not to hold stress and tension in their body, usually by the third, fourth, or fifth shoulder circle, that pain goes away and they're able to actually move the joint freely. So that just tells you that the movement has actually been beneficial at this point. Usually I tell someone, if you're experiencing pain in a certain joint area, try to move it gently in a small range of movement. So don't try anything too big and large. Just try something small. Get it moving, get it warmed up. And once it's warmed up and ready to go, everything feels better. Then you can make a bigger movement and you can make that joint take on more. And then at that point, when the joint is freer and you're free of pain, then at that point you can weight load it, whether you're holding free weights or doing something like in a Pilates class. But you always want to start with a small range of movement first, and then go into a bigger range of movement, and you can add weight load at that point. So don't fear if you're someone that does have some chronic inflammation, chronic osteoarthritis. Even I've had experience with people with fibromyalgia or sometimes rheumatoid arthritis, although it's a little bit different. Usually movement is a better option than not doing any movement. So keep the breath deep into the body, keep the mind soft, try not to think of pain, and try to keep the movement nice and small. If it's a case of the shoulder, move the shoulder around small, then make it bigger when the pain subsides, and then you can make it nice and big and challenge the area when the pain is completely gone. We want to keep that range of movement or range of motion active. We don't want to lose that, and we can lose that if we stop moving in that range of movement because of pain. So I hope that helps, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.